Hey YouTube, is your boy the Visionary. Welcome to another episode of Firesidechats. This episode is kind of special because it's going to be the first of 4 that I'm going to be putting up, and the reason why is because I want to share a very special theory that I've been creating for the past couple of years, and it's going to attempt to explain a lot of phenomena in regards to humans and how we act and how we behave. And it's going to be the building block, the pillar, the alpha atom of a lot of other theories that I've been creating over the years as well. And hopefully it'll shed some light on why we do the things we do. Now, to start off, I'm going to ask a question. Have you ever asked yourself why, as you're observing a person or a group of people, why they continue to do an action or behave a certain way, even after the fact that they're taught or they learn that, the activity itself becomes destructive, or there's no point in doing why you do these things? And I always find myself asking myself that question, and after observing this a few years and trying to figure out why this happened, I came across a certain pattern that I've been noticing. Like, I notice patterns everywhere, but in particular, when dealing with humans, we all act in patterns. There's a certain noticeable behavior as long as you're aware of what to look for. You're aware of the signs and what to see. So here's the beginning of the theory. When a creature or an organism is born, it's born into a system. Now, a system is basically a collection of parts that work together to perform a duty or function. In this case, humans are born into a system, aka what I call a collective perceptual reality construct, or a society in layman's terms. Now, that society is ultimately composed of different parts. You got a government, you have economics, you have religion, you have culture, etc., etc. You get the idea. And the creature in and of itself, as it's born into the system, when it grows and as it matures, it either has to be innately born with, or it has to be indoctrinated with a set of protocols or programming by which to interact with that system. And that, what I call that perceptual reality paradigms. Now, perceptual reality paradigm is a systematic way of perceiving the reality that you're in and how to interact with the system by which the reality is composed of. This is basically a fundamental to all organisms. Whatever system you're born in, you have to have something like that, so you're interacting correctly with the system. It aids in your survival. Now, the perceptual reality paradigm is composed of what I call metaglyphs. There are 3 metaglyphs composed of a person or an organism's perceptual reality paradigm. The first glyph that I'm going to be talking about in this video is called the bioglyph. The next video is going to be the social glyph, and the third video is going to be the metaglyph. And in the 4th video, I'm going to explain how these 3 interact and combine together to create the perceptual reality paradigm and how it relates to human behavior and activity. Now, the bioglyph itself is a set of genetic biological instructions inborn innately in the creature that the creature is born with, that helps it to survive, straight up, period. And there's 2 purposes. The first one, like I said, is survival. The second one is to procreate. Now, everything the creature does, all actions, all activities, all energies, either directly or indirectly, are used to help to, propagate the creature's life. It helps it to survive, period. Nothing that a creature does is not associated with that instructions or that metaglyph. That metaglyph basically controls all activities of the creature. Us being human, we have some control over the metaglyph, but ultimately all our activities, all our functions help to, listen to the metaglyph. The metaglyph helps us and guides us to survival, basically. This ultimately is the guiding force within the perceptual reality paradigm. It is the strongest glyph within it. And the other 2 glyphs in and of itself, the sociogram and the metagram, are based off of that glyph fundamentally. So right now, that's it for the first part, the bioglyph. The next video is going to be the social glyph, and it's going to explain what it is, how it's included in the social perceptual reality paradigm, and its effect on the bioglyph. Now, that's it. Take care. Deuces.